Third Dimension Production presents You Got Issues. You got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. You got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. You got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. You got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. You got issues, what? Everybody's got them.
Dog, how's life, dog?
Hey, Jay, just trying to live it up, Just trying to enjoy life,
No, but it's just a night of partying, but
Tastes good, dog.
that's dog, we gotta get all blitz. Dog, I still got something to tell you, dog. Again, tired of these preachers, them they ain't telling you what not to do and do nothing. I hear don't smoke, don't drink, don't do this. But they ain't setting no example, look.
Yeah, but you don't lie, You see what you're saying, Jay? All these commercials and thing, you know what I mean? Them preachers, them Christians and thing, trying to tell us what to do that time, they ain't doing it themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dog, but you don't know, but they need to look at their own life and thing. They around there joking and thing, but they ain't doing this and they ain't doing that, but they family, them, they ain't saying nothing but that.
But you know what? It's either them, man, They can't expect us to do the right thing when they're doing the right thing, you know what I mean?
You gotta call one of them, man.
Why not? We got stuff in here, Jay, you know what I mean?
Dog, like
Yeah,
we need
the boss one still, you know what I mean?
Dog, we gotta get blitz, dog. You know this. We gotta get all nice up.
What?
We say red mood about what now?
Let's move, Jay. That's
Come on.
it.
Yo, Bahamas, what you saying? Coming live and direct, all up in your house. Hey, we be busting it live. We're talking tonight about a serious issue. Young people turn to it sometimes when they go through drama, when they have a lot of stress, when they go through a lot of situations, and it's associated even with peer pressure. Tonight we're talking about the issue of alcohol, swilling, drinking. You know what I'm saying? So hey, let's go straight to the rap session and see what they got to say on the issue of alcohol, alcohol. Well, good evening, Bahamas, and I tell you, we are at the round table again. Man, this is where the minds meet. This is where we deal with the issues, and the issue tonight is the issue of alcohol. We're so excited to have with us some of the representatives from the Bahamas National Youth Council, and I tell you, they're going to really quick tell you what their first names are, or tell you what their first and last names are, and let's work it. Let's go.
I'm Uriel Smith. I'm a member of BNYC.
Tanya Macfall, member of the Bahamas National Youth Council.
Hi, my name is Estina Saunders.
All right, so tell us, man, why do you think young people turn to alcohol? What's up with that? What do you think the deal is?
Oh, that's an easy question, man. Peer pressure.
Okay.
I mean, so much people out there drinking, you drink to be cool. Mm-hmm. I know, for my personal example, I have a mother who is a strong Christian, strictly against drinking, But what it got down to it, I thought I was strong enough. Mm-hmm. But after being around my friends for so long who drink, and we get out, after a while you can give in and you want to take a little taste, see what it tastes like. From a little taste, you can get a little buzz.
Okay.
And it go a little further,
Why do you think young people turn to alcohol?
I think it's a social norm. I believe that.
Social norm, break that down for me.
Well, in most instances in the Bahamas, when you have a party, when you have a situation, there's going to be alcohol at the party. And every young person waits until they're 18 or maybe even 16 in some cases to get a little taste of it. I think it's acceptable almost that, okay, you're an adult now, you can drink. You should drink. Every young man must have a Guinness, every young girl must have a Smirnoff in their hand. That's
okay. What do you say, Tanya?
I understand what both of you say, but in a way, I think we shouldn't really be looking at it as peer pressure no more, just a social norm, because it's still a person's decision whether or not they want to pick up that cup and put it to their head. I think that if you have good standards set that you say, guess what, no, I don't care what happened, I'm not going to drink, you won't drink. Once you determine, you have to have that mindset that, guess what, I know the limits and I'm not going to do it.
So let me ask you this question now. You know, they talk about, you know, they blame it on the water and all that kind of stuff, but how much is too much? You know, there's a statement that says a little bit for the stomach's sake. What's your take on that?
You know, different people, they have different tolerance levels.
Okay.
Some people, they can drink all day. You get a little sip of wine, somebody may be out.
Okay.
But
so you got to know your tolerance level.
yeah, you got to gauge it, you know.
Okay.
Gauge it. I have a friend, he like to say, once you see that person start dribbling, you know, he done gone.
Oh, Lord.
So I guess it's up to you.
Have mercy
if
on
you ain't
us,
on the floor,
Yeah.
don't wait till you get on the floor to say stop drinking.
Okay. How much is too much?
Well, I think any drinking is too much, but maybe 2 cups. Maybe for persons who drink, maybe 2 cups, because I don't think you should get to the point where you're intoxicated.
Okay, so when you say don't get to the point where you're intoxicated, break that down for me, because some of our kids may not know what that word means.
Well, you shouldn't get to the point where you're feeling a buzz or anything like that, because what if you're driving? Okay. You know, you don't need to feel any type of buzz if you're driving. You know, you need to be safe on the road.
Okay. Tanya?
Say 1 cup is too much.
I don't agree with drinking on the whole, but I know it happens. But I just feel as if you're going to drink, let's just be sensible about it. I don't think that there's going to be a set tolerance level, like you said, that every individual is different. But let's just be smart. Let's think, let's be smart enough to think of our lives and others.
All right, and let me ask this last question. Then we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to speak to really the issue of alcohol and maybe some kids out there who may be trying it. What would you tell a kid that's out there thinking about trying it? Man, my boys, them trying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about trying it, or we getting ready to bounce to something. What would you say to them?
Well, it doesn't really make you a man to drink hard liquor. That's what it boils down to. If you ain't drinking right now, your friends, they can tease you to say, well, you got to be a man to drink this drink.
Say that again for me.
It doesn't make you a quote-unquote man to drink hard liquor. When it boils down to it, if you can't drink this hard drink or whatnot, your friends can look at you and say, well, you're a real man.
What word would you give to a young person who is considering drinking?
Well, like Ariel said, I don't think that drinking makes you an adult. I don't think it helps you in any way. There are very serious effects for drinking, physical effects, mental effects, and I don't think it's something that you should resort to. I just don't think it's something, I don't think it leads to other antisocial behavior. You end up in fights and in gangs, killing people, maybe in a tragic traffic accident. So I don't think it's something that you should get involved with.
Tanya?
Adding to Stina, I agree totally with what you said, because a lot of times people get into drinking, into these parties, binge drinking and whatsoever may be, and a lot of them, they can't remember what happened, and a lot of people get raped this way. A lot of people are hurt in many different ways, and they can't ever get healed those ways, And if you think about it, not only psychologically, but if you think about it physically, you got cirrhosis of the liver, you get the big belly, what you call it?
Bare belly.
Bare belly. And it's just terrible, and I know you don't want to go around looking like that. People looking at you like, why you look like that? It's not worth it. Don't start it.
Well, Bahamas, I tell you, you heard it right here for the Bahamas National Youth Council, the issue of alcohol. Baby, don't touch it. Don't blame it on the water. Don't drink too much water. You got issues, is the place to be. Round table, respect, bless you, ease up on the later.
Too much rum drinking, man. Boy, I tell you, some of these fellas could drink now. I lie. Man, these cow like they get dead if they ain't got nothing in their hand. I ain't never seen nothing like this, Listen, man. Hey. Well, too much rum drinking. Hey, nobody thinking. Man, and I tell you, this is a problem. They're mashing up this whole generation. Listen, they're selling liquor to the young children. Hey, they're selling liquor to the minors. Man, I tell you nothing else really matters. Hey, man, nothing about them dollars. Hey, and when people get bust up. Hey, man, when people get drunk. Hey, they start feeling strong just like lions. Hey, and to them, everyone everyone is a punk. Hey, well, too much rum drinking. Hey, nobody thinking. Man, and I tell you it is a the mashing up this whole generation. Listen, me take a trip and gone on the corner. Hey, me see a big sign up on the bar. Listen what read. It's a wholesale liquor and spirits. Man, I tell myself I man staying far. Hold my head and then start the thinking. Hey, that's what's wrong with these people. Man, can you know when a brother done drink a whole bottle of spirit? That's why the place is so full of evil, boy. You know? Hey, too much rum drinking. Hey, nobody thinking. Man, and I tell you this is a problem. You're mashing up this whole generation. Give me some music, man. You think I need liquor to party? No, boy. Just play me the music, man. Watch out. Look out. Hey. First thing in the morning, last thing in the night. Man, the first thing for breakfast, and the first thing for lunch. Man, after the wedding, after the funeral, no matter what kind of party, all these people them want. Hey, too much rum drinking. Hey, nobody. I tell you it is a. They mashing up this whole generation. Hey, I never want to see my real papa. No, I never want to look on his face. Man, the only thing I know is what mother tell me. She said, boy, the way your pa like liquor's a big disgrace. After a while, the lips start to peel up. Hey, after a while, the man belly swell. Hey, he want nothing nobody bottle. You see, he probably done drink himself straight in hell, man. Well, too much rum drinking. Hey, nobody thinking. Man, and I tell you it is a problem. They mashing up this whole generation. Listen, them say everything that's illegal, hey, always pose a great danger. Man, so let me get rid of all of the cocaine. Listen what I'm saying. Let me get rid of all the ganja. Hey, one big thing them overlooking. Hey, now the enemy done enter. Man, you see, they think just cause rum legal, but they know that's the legal killer, boy. Hey, well, too much rum drinking. Hey, nobody thinking. Man, and I tell you it is a. They're mashing up this whole generation. Give me some music, man. I tell you we need the rum, man. The party, no boy. Come, play the music, man. Watch out. Hey. First thing in the morning, last thing in the night. Man, the first thing for breakfast, and the first thing for lunch. Man, after the wedding, after the funeral, no matter what kind of party, all these people them want. Hey, policeman drinking, fireman them drinking, some teachers drinking, some Methodists drinking, some Anglican drinking, some pastors drinking. All these people them want. Hey, too much rum drinking. Hey, nobody thinking. Man, and I tell you it is a problem. They're mashing up this whole generation. Hey! God Almighty!
Afternoon, Ugatissues is downtown. We're talking to
Ruth Thomas.
All right, Ms. Thomas, good afternoon and welcome to Ugatissues. Tell me something, Ms. Thomas. Do you believe that we have an alcohol abuse problem in the Bahamas?
Oh, yes, I do. And I'm so glad you asked me that question. Because, I mean, as we look around the streets, you see the young men, and they seem to be getting younger and younger that's having an alcoholic problem. And I've been saying to myself, I wonder if the government is realizing that we have an alcoholic problem. If they're concerned about cracking down on drugs and the other crimes that I would say, but the alcoholism is a crime to me, and that's an issue that has to be dealt with. And I think the government needs to take that in hand. They're starting younger and younger. In every street corner, there's a bar. You know, we're spoiling our youth, we're spoiling our country, we're spoiling our, you know, our nation.
And where do you think we need to draw the line in terms of how much is too much in terms of alcohol consumption, if at all?
Personally, I don't drink, so I think any is too much. But for those who have a social one every now and again, I guess when it becomes an issue where you can't control it, then it's a problem, I think. It's fair to say. And we have a lot that can't.
Right, Mr. Bastian, do you think we have an alcohol abuse problem in the Bahamas?
No, not really. I don't, because if any Bahamians ever travel to France, on the college premises in France, they have alcohol is being served right on college premises in France. And we Bahamians, we drink and we drive with a Guinness between our lap, and we don't really usually have accidents that cause major issues from alcohol. I don't really see it. I see we have more issues with drugs and guns than really alcohol at this point in time.
So tell me something. How much is too much when we talk about alcohol and alcohol consumption?
Well, I can't say how much is too much because to each his own. You know what I mean? And some person who doesn't drink may drink one beer and that'll be it for them. Some person that drink on a daily basis could drink maybe a case or half a case of alcohol. So, you know, you can't really determine. I can't be the one to say how much is too much. I think when you feel your head start to spin and you feel that little weight, I think that should be it.
All right.
And I tell you now, Bahamas, I tell you, want to highlight the positive achievements of young people. Hey, they ain't all bad. Some of them are doing something real positive. Let's take a look at the youth in the news. Our youth in the news for this week is Shari Albury. Shari Albury is a student at the St. John's College. She received the Emerald Club Honor Roll Achievement. She's a recipient of a Proficiency Prize. She is the Deputy Head Girl and Secretary of the Student Christian Movement. She's received outstanding BJC results. She received an Outstanding Student Award. She's the recipient of an Effort Prize. She made the Principals List. What an intelligent young lady. She received a Certificate of Distinction and Merit in the Royal School of Music examination, grades 1 and 2. And Shari is one of the top 10 students of St. John's College. Ugatissues salutes Shari Albury as the youth in the news. Way to go.
Yeah, we still moving. Yeah, we still moving. Yo, we still moving with Christ for the rest of our life. Yeah, Chariots of Fire, Jason, MC, we still moving. Although things aren't looking up, we still believing in God. Yo, I remember when we started, brothers born so tight. Chill it on, draw the instrument that's on and right. Couldn't wait to touch the mic cause the performance tight. Nobody could tell us nothing cause we saw the light. Hate and envy motivate us cause that's all we like. Rejection was the signature on songs we write. Even Big Brother told us that we lost the fight cause gospel rappers never made it in Bahamas, right? The Big Brother had a prophet prophesy on us. That wasn't confirmation, guess he wasn't fly enough. He said that his attempt was failure, so imagine us. It started changing our behavior, so we strive and push. Somehow the devil find a way to bring the trouble and camp. No one expected this invasion, so we fumble and fell. Just like a war, we get some casualties, cry out for help. Seemed like the devil got another brother under his belt. We did a body count and one was short, we had to move on. We tried to bring the soldier, but he blew off his arm. Better known as a triple downsize a 2. Double better than a 0 backslide crew. Improvising is a strategy we gotta adopt to take this message to society disguised as rap. The chariots of fire never die in fire. Our souls are everlasting like the diamonds out.
We still moving, even though we had it rough. We still moving, it was tough, but we never give up. We still moving, even though we don't be living it up. We still moving with Christ for the rest of our life. We still moving, even though we had it rough. We still moving, it was tough, but we never give up. We still moving, even though we don't be living it up. We still moving with Christ for the rest of our life. I was born to prevail, so many tried but they failed. Obstacles in my way, overcome them and chill. I'm still moving like a stone rolling down from the hill. The Father gave me a vision, I just took it and built. Many speed bumps and stoplights along the way. True with all I give and take, cause I'm still moving today. Don't know what I can say, wasn't always fair when I play. But His mercy and grace, it kept me seeking the space. So many fall off the race, they couldn't keep up the pace. Some stuck to first base, like they stepping some pace. Now I'm moving with haste, got no time to waste. Yeah, the haters can hate, while I'm out on my chase. Chariots of fire ministries all over the place. This a supernatural
natural move, we got a real mandate. So many soldiers we lose, something shaking the faith. He no time for no blues, it's time to get up and take. We still moving, even though we had it rough. We still moving, it was tough, but we never give up. We still moving, even though we don't be living it up. We still moving with Christ for the rest of our life. We still moving, even though we had it rough. We still moving, it was tough, but we never give up. We still moving, even though we don't be living it up. We still moving with Christ for the rest of our life.
A lot of people turn to it when they go through their stress, their drama, when they have the situations, when the problems just get so big. But tonight, let's hear this person's experience with alcohol and their personal struggle and how they came out. Check it out.
Alcohol is legal. It can make you merry. It can help you to drown your sorrows temporarily. But it is also addictive, and it can cause a lot of pain. I come from a family of 3 sisters and 4 brothers. My father was an alcoholic. So this is the reason why I can speak to you about alcohol, because I lived it. Now, I am not here to badmouth my father. I am not here to speak negatively about him. I am just here to try and help someone who may be faced with a similar situation. Alcohol does not only affect the drinker, it also affects the entire family. Daddy was a very smart and talented man, and he had lots of potential. The abuse of alcohol caused Daddy not to be the person that he could have been. It caused us to live a life of poverty. It caused Daddy to lose his self-respect and dignity. It caused us a lot of emotional stress as a family. And it caused Daddy not to be the father or the husband that he should have been. In essence, alcohol can cause us to do things that we would not do under normal circumstances. I remember so many times when Daddy would get drunk, it was as if he was an entirely different person. Sometimes he would actually spend his entire paycheck on alcohol, which means that we had to struggle to survive, to get the bare necessities. And as years went on, it got progressively worse. There were many times when he did not come home, and we had to go and look for him. And sometimes we would find him on the side of the road drunk. It was not a pretty picture. Several times, Daddy had to be admitted to Sandilands Hospital for rehabilitation. But through it all, I thank God for Mommy, a strong, dedicated wife and mother who stuck by that Daddy's side, who did not divorce him, who did not leave him. But she stuck with him for better and worse, richer and poorer, in sickness and in health. When Daddy got sick, about 5 years before he died, we had to literally do everything for him. And there's a saying that says, once a man, twice a child. And this is so true. To go further, 10 years after Daddy died, God revealed to a couple of us, and that's my siblings, and he also confirmed it, that someone fixed Daddy through alcohol in order to get him to that, so that he would purchase alcohol from them. When I found this out, I wept, because I could not understand how someone could do this, how someone could be so selfish to do something like this for their own personal gain. I was distraught because they took my father away from me. We did not have the relationship that we should have had because of this. And so this was a deep pain that only my Heavenly Father could take care of. But I am so glad that the story does not end like that. They say tough times don't last, but tough people do. What a true saying. We are still here and we came through. We not only survived, but all of us love the Lord with all of our hearts. God became our heavenly and earthly Father. What the enemy meant for evil, God turned around for our good. So to you out there who may be heading down this path, you may think that it's cool to get drunk. I can tell you that it's not. I know what it looks like. I've been there. And you know what? It may not even be an alcohol issue. It could be drugs or whatever it is. I encourage you to get help. Because if you do not get help, it gets worse. It is not over until God says it's over. Talk to someone that you can trust. And remember, don't forget to put God in the picture, because He loves you. He cares for you. And He wants the very best for you. And guess what? He is waiting for you to accept you just as you are.
Man, look at that, time is gone again. Ugatissues live and direct. We out of here, man. Hey, if this show's been a blessing to you, hit us up on the numbers on the screen. Check out our website, www.ugatissues.com. Send your girl a text at 456-9675. Call us at 328-8768. Ugatissues, your cousins got issues. Thank you, sponsors. Hey, you better sponsor us. Your mama's got issues. Write the check now. Your best friend's got issues. But here, we deal straight up with your issues. Enough respect. Stay away from the battle.
You got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. You got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. You got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. You got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. We all got issues, but we got options. Point being the word issues, we all got them. Got your head down, always keep your head up. Cause what doesn't kill will make you stronger. We all know the feeling, yes indeed it hurts. Want the problem solved, take the issue to church. If life is a gamble, we shouldn't be playing. But that's not the case, therefore all I'm saying is you got issues, what? You got issues, what? You got issues, what? Everybody's got them. You got issues, what? You got issues, what?